Oh, yes, let's do it. All right. All right, guys, my pleasure. Let's do a quick shot. We have to keep it a little tight because we're got to crash and get an early flight, but yeah, let's do it.
Thank you so much. Well, first of all, I'm glad that you don't have the apple in your hand, because we all know what you can do when you have that.
It's a deadly weapon.
Hey, we know. Hey, we all seen that viral clip. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with the one and only Mr. Pierre Polyev.
I'm doing well. Thanks very much for coming out. Did you like our youth rally?
Yes, I loved it.
Yeah. What'd you take away from it?
Hey, you said a lot. I'm gonna be honest. Just common sense. That's the first thing I could say.
Good.
And by the way, this is Matthew, one of my cameramen.
Hey, Matt, good to see you. Thank you.
If you don't mind, I wrote down 2 questions that my community wants to ask you.
Absolutely.
And I want to ask you a question based off from what I've witnessed when I've been going through these different cities, interviewing different Canadians, all different types of people that have different beliefs. And I was doing this interview at McMaster University, and I have a couple of friends of mine who are international students, and they were saying that they feel like in Canada right now, as we know, there's a lot of hate. We're divided in a way, and some of them feel like they're attacked in a way, and they feel like they're hated by others. They feel like they're the problem. They're being blamed about certain things that are taking place in this country.
I think the problem is that the Liberals ran the system totally out of control, and the students just followed the direction the government gave them. It said, here, fill out this form, you can come to Canada, and then the Liberals strongly suggested they would be able to stay permanently if they came. And then the government had no idea how to house, employ, and care for all the people, and then that ultimately created a scarcity of homes, jobs, and health care. So it's entirely the doing of the Liberal government. The students, I meet them all the time, the international students, they're hardworking, they're decent people. They just want a fair chance, but the problem is the Liberals broke the system and put them and everyone else in a bad spot. So I would encourage people, don't be resentful against other people, be resentful against the government that caused the problem and bring in a new government that will fix it.
How do you feel about the true international students trying to get into the country for their studies but can't, since their images has been ruined by others?
Well, we have to get the system back under control. We can't grow our population by 1 million people every year. That's what led to one of the things that contributed to the housing and job shortage we have. Our young people are unemployed at the highest level in a generation, and our housing is the most expensive in the G7. So we simply can't add 1 million people to our population every year, as the Liberals have been doing. We have to get it back under control, and part of that is going to mean fewer international students, and it's going to mean ending the temporary foreign worker program. But it's a tough decision, but it's got to be done.
Well said. Matthew, question?
Yeah, okay. So I work in the trades. I work as an insulator. So about a year and a half ago, I was able we were securing jobs, doing actually full-time work, basically.
Yes.
But I find now that in the past year, there hasn't been many jobs left.
Right.
Not many houses.
Things aren't getting built. That's the problem.
Not many houses, not many, nobody's buying homes. Some here and there, but not enough.
Yeah.
So my question is, when you become Prime Minister, how soon can we expect housing prices to drop and the production of new homes increase?
Well, I think it can happen quickly, because the biggest obstacle is the government. If we get the government out of the way, we can build the homes. We have the second slowest building permits in the OECD. It takes 3 times longer to get a home permitted in Canada versus the UK and the US. And then the biggest cost going into a home is government, taxes, delays, charges, fees, all of that. So cut the delays, the fees, the charges. You can dramatically cut the cost of building a new home. It's literally hundreds of thousands of dollars of governmental costs baked into every new home here in Ontario. If we cut that out, then all of a sudden houses get very affordable very quick. And because they're affordable, people are buying and building, and everything starts to move. That means guys like you will be swinging hammers and framing homes, pouring concrete, and it means everyone else will be able to afford a nice house where they can raise kids and pay off a mortgage.
Okay, yeah, for sure. Thank you so much.
Guys, good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you. By the way, I want to say thank you so much for this interview. I appreciate it. And just, can you do me one favor? you know that day when you called me?
Yes.
A lot of people actually thought it was AI.
It wasn't AI.
All the haters out there that didn't believe it.
It wasn't
tell them that
AI.
you actually called me that
I
day.
did call him. I've been watching his stuff, and right before I go to bed, I read, and then the last thing I do is I do a quick search through YouTube, and I was bumping into his stuff. He was walking around streets asking people questions in like
Yep.
Hamilton and where else?
Everywhere. I was everywhere. For
You were
the
traveling
election,
around
I was everywhere.
asking
All
people
Ontario.
questions, and I found it very informative because I was getting a real street view of what people thought, and so I enjoyed it. And I tracked down his number, gave him a call out of nowhere, and
Yeah.
I can tell you it wasn't AI.
In the morning.
It wasn't AI.
Hey,
Right
once again, I
on.
appreciate
Thanks,
Mr.
buddy.
Pauly.
Keep up
Thank
your
you so
great work.
much.
Many blessings. Better days coming.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Photo?
Thanks, guys. There you go, guys. Let's do it. Ready, aim, fire.
A thumbs up.
Nice. Way to go, guys. Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dominic. Good to see you, buddy.
First of all, I want to say shout out to my community. I want to say shout out for those who's been here since day one. Shout out to you guys. When I say day one, I mean like day one. Since I started doing my high school interviews, this was possible because of you guys. When I tell you guys, like, I am grateful of each one of you guys in my community. You guys straight up motivate me. The only reason why I haven't stopped making content is because of you guys. I know you guys probably want to leave already. This is gonna get long-winded, I apologize, but like, this is big. I'm gonna be honest. This is big to me. Some of you guys might know in the past, Polyev called me. You know, a lot of people thought it was AI. It kind of blew up on X, Instagram, TikTok, whatever. It blew up everywhere. A lot of people were saying it's AI. They were saying I was lying. I was doing it for clicks, etc. You know, I didn't care because I knew the truth, so it doesn't matter. So in the past when we spoke, I asked him for an interview. I was like, could it be possible that one day in the future I could get an interview with you? Okay, I was making sure my audio is being picked up. And he said, yeah, for sure. Definitely in the upcoming future, we can meet up, do an interview, etc. So, you know, I went to the rally, etc. I did my interview. At the end, Polyev obviously took a picture with everyone. It took up to like 2 hours. I believe it was pretty long. I went up, shook his hand. So as I was leaving, after I got the picture, he actually stopped me. Understand that. He stopped me. I didn't ask him for an interview or anything. He said, by the way, Dawson, if you want, let's do the interview today. I don't know if you're down for it, but just give me maybe an hour or 2 hours. I don't know if you want to sit in the lobby, etc. Just stay tight, and then we can do the interview. I was like, whoa, what? So once he said that, I was like, whoa, I don't know what to do. Like, I'm not prepared. I don't have my questions. I don't know. What do I ask him? Guys, believe it or not, I sat down in the lobby thinking. And the first thing I thought about, oh my gosh, let me go live. Let me tell my community that I'm about to interview him. So I go live, and I was talking to some of you guys. I said, yo, if there's any questions you guys want me to ask Polyev, type in the chat. I'll take a screenshot. I'll try to remember it and ask me a question. But unfortunately, I wasn't able to ask those questions because we didn't have that much time. Just like how you guys heard it from Polyev before the video started, he said, hey, it's gonna have to be a quick one. I don't have that much time, etc. because he needs to catch a plane. I felt bad for you guys because I didn't get to ask those questions. But at the same time, though, I'm still grateful the fact that he was willing to do that. You guys need to understand something. I'm just a YouTuber. I'm just a regular kid who started doing interviews in high school, brought it to the streets, doing pranks there and there, and out of nowhere, now I'm interviewing the opposition leader, the official. Like, come on. Yo, like, that's just crazy to me. It's just crazy, man. And, you know, to all my youngins out there, if you're watching this video, I just want to say, hey, listen. I know we live in a generation where you can easily be distracted. Trust me. We live in a world where, especially like for me, for like people my age, we live in a world where it's like what's good is bad and what's bad is good. Everyone is easily influenced to do bad things. Everyone wants to follow a trend. No one really wants to be themselves, etc. You know, I don't want to say I could be a bad kid, but I could be one of those kids who's just doing stupid pranks, just pissing off people in public, trying to get clicks, etc. Or I could be a kid who's just partying, doing a party life, whatever it is, you know. But I stayed true to myself. So my message for the youngins out there, just like I said, I know it's tough. Just chase what your heart says. Because that's a real you, man. That's a real you. Chase what your heart says. You can do anything. Anything's possible. I know this is getting long-winded. I apologize once again. But I just wanted to share that with you guys. It's just like, you know, like if you actually, I'm just in shock. Like, if you actually put work in, you can do it. Anyways, that's all I gotta say. Before I close this video, guys, just do me a favor. Feel free to follow the Twitch. I'm trying to stay more consistent. I want to stream more on Twitch, etc. So follow the Twitch. Click the first link in the description. And once again, I want to say thank you to you guys. Like, seriously, I want to say thank you. Also, thank you guys for 30,000 subscribers. We hit 30K. That's a big community. Like, yo, that's just people. I'm picturing 30,000 people. I don't even think a football stadium can hold 30,000 people. Like, that's a lot of people. Some fields hold up to like 10,000 people, 15, something like that. So like, this is crazy, man. But yeah, guys, once again, thank you. I appreciate each one of you guys. Just like I always say, spread the love, not the hate. We need love right now in this world. Anyways, take care. Stay safe.